Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is RichardJPasini. Today is September 25th, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today, I want to talk about an issue I have with eBay. Yes, I have an issue with eBay. I was looking at my sold listings, and whenever you want to find your sold listings, it's simple enough to do. What you would do is you would go over here to your eBay. You go to your home page. Well, I'm going to go to my home page. I'm going to show you how it's done for those who don't know. And you're going to go to sell, okay? And then you're going to go pick. This is for the newbies, by the way, okay? Not for the avids, not for the seasoned sellers, okay? This is for the newbies, okay? So anyway, what you're going to do is you'll pick any listing you have, pick one, and you're going to go over here where it says see other items, okay? You're going to click that on, and then you're going to scroll. You're going to go to the left side. You're going to scroll down till you see sold listings. You're going to click that box in there, and it will bring up your sold listings. But take notice, these listings are all for August. Now, I was looking through my files before, and I know a lot of people may say, wait a minute, how could you not know how many you sold? Folks, between doing my YouTube channel, my eBay research, and working on my podcast and my website, I tend to forget at times. I'm sorry. Plus, it's an old age thing too. I didn't realize how many I sold. I really didn't realize how many I sold until I went in there, pulled out the packing slips, which I write little notations on them. According to what I counted here, there for September, and with this is the 25th, there are 13 sales, and I'm going to show them to you, but I have to go into all orders in order to show you. It's not updating, okay? So that's what you would do. Now, even when you check out, let's uncheck that, okay? Well, all right, let's leave it there. Let's go here and check completed listings. Watch this. Boom. Completed listings. Same thing, August. All August. Now, did I contact eBay about it? No, I'm going to contact them after I do this video. Okay, I'm going to find out what's going on, and then I will keep you guys posted and updated as to what's going on, as why it's not updating. Most likely, it's going to be a system glitch again. There's something going on with eBay. You got to understand, folks. With eBay, there's always something going on. I've been on eBay for over 20 years, and let me tell you, I've seen so many different things people complained about on eBay, and as I said it before in my other videos, the same problems, well, the problems that people are having, I am not experiencing. Okay, now some people may be experiencing this here. I went to the eBay community chat board to see, and the earliest one I can get was from February of this year, 2021, where people are not seeing their sold list. We're going to go to the community chat board too. It would be nice if eBay would update or keep people in the know, let them know what's going on, as to say, hey, this is what we're doing with our system. We're having problems. You're not going to, for all the sellers out there, when you go to your sold listings, you're not going to see an update, and let people know. Keep people aware of what's going on when it comes to technical changes or any problems whatsoever. If you're doing a software, hardware upgrade or whatever, I was in that IT field for many years, and I know whenever we did hardware or software upgrades, there was always going to be glitches. There's always going to be problems with computers. Let's face it, that's the computers, But that's what happens. And I don't know. I know there's a lot of things going on with the full seller update for 2021 coming up. But you could read it on the eBay community. You could see what changes come on. Now, it could be a software conflict, or maybe it is a glitch in their system, in their algorithms or something. I don't know. I don't work there, so I can't really tell you. But I am going to tell you this. After I make this video, I am going to call up eBay. I'm going to contact them, have them call me back, of course, or you could do the chat. And I want to know, why isn't it updating? Okay, it's frustrating because I told you guys every month, if I have 10 or more sales, I want to do a monthly sales thing just to go over with you guys what's sold and what didn't, basically. Well, right now it's going to be what's sold. But when I went over here and said, geez, I want to show my subscribers or my potential subscribers, what do I got? What did I sell for the month of September? Today is September 25th. We still have some more if you count Saturday and Sunday. We have a little more over than a week because there's 30 days in September. So there may still be sales coming up. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I was surprised when I was looking at the papers. I said, and I'm over here telling, I remember I did a video and I said, geez, folks, I don't know if I did 2 sales, and I did on Twitter, and I got to update that because I told people on Twitter, I said, boy, sales for September have really been bad. They've been flatlined. And then I'm over here looking at these papers, and I'm saying to myself, oh my gosh, I can't believe I not that I'm saying it's a lot, but I did make sales in September, and I base everything off of this. I'm entrusting eBay to keep up on these things. So I do apologize out there, folks. It's not, well, you could say it is partially me too, but it is eBay's fault in the sense that they didn't update it, because that's how I know, I forget. We all forget at times, And when I get these things, I print out the sheets at the package slip. I write notations on them, what service I used, how much it cost, and the date it was sent out. Okay? And I just throw it in a folder, and then I look at them, the tax time and stuff like that. And, sometimes I have to refer back to DC because I might get an inquiry from a buyer saying, hey, the item was sent out, I never received it. See, like over here, this went out this morning, UPS. I got the UPS slip here. Okay, the receipt. Okay, this one over here went out. FedEx, no, not FedEx. USPS went out today. These 2 went out on Saturday. Okay, and 1 went out yesterday, Friday. And it says over here UPS ground. Is there UPS ground? I think I reversed these sheets. Oh, jeez, I got to reverse the sheets. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I got the receipts here. So this is the receipt for the Postal Service, and this is the receipt for the UPS ground. Anyway, they went out today, this morning. The reason why I like to keep those receipts is in case a buyer gets back to me and says, hey, I didn't receive the item. When was it sent out? I could just look and say, okay, it was over here. I had the receipt. And in some cases, if they want proof of the receipt, I will scan it in my printer, and I will, upload a photo to them, and they can look it out for their own personal viewing to say, hey, the guy is on the ball. He did send it out and stuff. He has the receipt. But anyway, so the other alternative way you could go look at your orders until this glitch gets fixed is what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, you're going to go to your cell, being those 2 ain't working, and I'm going to show you what's sold for the month of September. So when you go to cell, you go over here where it says orders, click on all orders. This will bring all your orders up. At least, thank God, this didn't fall, it's not corrupted, whatever. This is still, you could, get an idea of what was sold. And again, people might say, well, do you check when you, folks, honestly, I've been so busy this past month running around doing different things and trying to learn a new software package I got. It kind of like just slipped by me. Things happen. I'm like, what can I say? So it doesn't happen all the time, thank God. This is just one of these fluky things that happen. So anyway, I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to get on. I'm not going to barrage myself with my with the things that happen. It happened. What am I going to do? All right. So anyway, let me just show you what's sold. I'm sorry the pictures are very small, but this is on all the orders. So let's go over one by one here. You're going to see the prices here, the total prices, what it's sold for. And like I said again, and I want to say one thing before I do get started with this here. On some of these here, because I've seen sales, I didn't know. I thought sales were really bad. And what I did was I started offering free shipping on some items. And I have to honestly say, folks, people like the word free. But we all know that it's all padded in the price. So I sold a couple things with free shipping, and I'm going to tell you the things I sold with free shipping. Let's start now. Okay, this one here, you can see says September 24th. That's when the orders came in. These are the orders and the date that were paid. This one here was the HP printer ink. This one here, I've asked $60 for it, and that's what I got. Okay, because there was no. I should say the buyer did inquire with me, contacted me, and said, "What's the best you could do on this here?" Now I had it for a higher price. I believe it was $90 or $95. And I said, you know what? I want to move this stuff out of here. So I told the buyer, messaged the buyer back. I said, "Will $60 be good for you?" That's with free shipping. Am I going to make a profit? Absolutely. Absolutely. And folks, the reason I'm telling you with free shipping, you're going to pad it in the price, but make sure you feel comfortable with your profit margin, okay? Don't just sit there saying, I'm desperate, I want to get rid of stuff, I don't care if I make peanuts on this. You want to make money, you do still want to make money on it. So, think about what you're doing prior to, offering free shipping, best offer, and so on and so forth. But it did help. I have to honestly say it did spark up a couple, not a lot, a couple. Now, if I put free shipping on or everything, I'm sure I'll be getting a lot more sales to share with you guys. But again, I had the prices charged, they're so cheap. I didn't incorporate it in there because I always have buyers pay for the shipping. So I'd have to, refigure everything out again, and it'll take me too long to do that. But going forward on big items, and as long as I'm making a profit, I'm going to offer free shipping going forward. It does help, yes. Does it take a little out here and there? Well, that's where you got to incorporate it in your pricing, okay? All right, so anyway, enough talk. This one here, I was asking $60 for it. This one out with free shipping. Here is the HP PhotoSmart C5280 all-in-one. This here, somebody was contacting me, said, could you do 50? I said, how about 60? I put it in there. I took it off. I relisted again for $60, right? Or $60. He wanted it for 50. I said, no, I relisted. He declined the offer of the one for 60. No, for 50, I think it was. And I didn't have free shipping on it, so he declined the offer. I understand because, But anyway, so I put it back in again. It looks like the same person that made the offer and declined it, after I counted, he declined it. He looks like he bought it for $60. So it came to $60 plus $64 with the total price and stuff like that. You're wondering what it cost me for shipping. Well, we don't have to get into that detail. Let's put it this way. I'm still making money on it. Believe me. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't. Okay. This one here, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this one out with free shipping as well. This one here. The Canon AT35mm with the lens. I believe that one went out with free shipping too. I'm quite sure it did. I'd have to look at the papers, but I'm not going to take too much of your time. Okay, this one here, this is the other thing that sold. And you can see the dates right here. This is no smoke and mirrors. I'm not making any of the other stuff up. You can look right over here on my mouse cursor. You can see September 24th, 23rd, and September 20th. So this one went out. That one there, the buyer paid the shipping on that there. Well, it's cheap enough. I mean, $12 we're going to do. I mean, I got to make something off, right? This one here, the power cord, this one out, it's for Farberware cords. If you see these cords, and if you come across a pot, let me just share this with you really quick. If you come across a Farberware pot, and you know how to test those. Well, if you don't know how to test, I'll tell you really quick. This is why I test them. There's two ways you can do it. You can plug it in a thrift store. You can plug it into a receptacle and see. You feel the you'll see the element heating up. Sometimes it'll smoke in there. It depends if the person didn't clean it out properly. Or there's a little screw at the bottom of the Farberware electric percolators I'm talking about. You can feel it. If it starts getting hot, the heating element works. Okay, don't burn yourself. I don't want you guys to burn yourself. But if you do go there to a thrift store and you see it and you test it and you say, geez, it don't work, buy it anyway. If you're getting it for a good price, buy it anyway. You could take parts out of it. Well, parts, I mean, you could take the little, if it's got the glass, you could take the glass piece off there for the top of the percolator. You could sell the lid. You could sell the basket. You could sell the stem. I've done that with the little pot. It's the little 2 to 4 cup one. I brought it home. I didn't test it. I was in a hurry that day. I left the thrift store and I didn't get a chance to test to see if it actually worked. I say, and I normally don't tell people what I pay for the pot. Okay, it was a little 2 to 4 cup Farberware stainless steel pot. I paid $5 for it. Just happened to be a decent day with that there. I got it for $5, and I said, geez, I know I could flip these for at least $25 or $30, right? So I brought it home. I said, after I plugged it, I tried it in, and I looked at it. I took the bottom one. I said, maybe there's a wire disconnect, like a resolder or whatever. Nothing happened. Nil, whatever. I still had the base. I still had the stainless steel base for it, and the heating element is still connected. I could not break it loose. It's too rusted on there. Anyway, I said, what am I going to do? I got to make money off of this thing, right? And you know something? For the most part, keep this in mind, folks. For the most part, you will make more money on that particular item if you sell it in parts. I'm serious. You'll sell it in parts, really. Try it out one day for yourself. You could sell the lid, the little glass piece there. That's the glass piece that goes on the top. The plugs, the cords there. You can see the cords. I sold quite a few of them. Not a lot, but they sell. Okay, people want those cords. But do that the next time. If you get it, even if it doesn't work, break it down to parts. If you can unscrew the handle, people will buy the handle. The base, now I still have the base if I'm not mistaken. I think people are looking at it. The base, whatever you could take apart on it, take photos, It might sit for a while, but eventually they sell. Seriously. All right. Anyway, I got the Farberware cord. You see that sold there. That's what I was asking for. That's what I got. This one here is a Red Octane PS3 Guitar Hero drum receiver dongle. Just to let you know, the dongle on those guitars, the guitars there, the wireless ones from Microsoft, what is it, Xbox, whatever, or, yeah, the Xbox 360. If you come across the dongles, I call them dongles, I call them receivers as well, pick those up if you could. If you get them for a cheap enough price, pick them up, okay? Seriously. This was for the Red Octane. This didn't go as fast as the other one, the Guitar Hero one. This was Red Octane. Now you might say, what's the difference? It still says Guitar Hero. I know, for some reason, it was sitting around. I got one of these things for like a song and a dance, and then a while back, it sold, I think I got 10 or 15 bucks for it. And I paid like next to nothing to it. If you see them, pick them up. I look for them every time I go to a thrift store. Very hard to find. Seriously. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's sold. That's what I was asking for. That's what they paid. That there, I think so far the only ones with the free shipping were the first three I showed you in the beginning. Or everything else to buy, pay shipping on. Here is the Sony boombox that finally sold. Okay, I got the paperwork on that there. That's the one that was the global shipping program. Person got it, loves it, and I want to show you the feedback. You know, I have to honestly say, folks, there's one feedback here that really stood out, and I'm really happy. Now, I like all my buyers. My buyer is my number one priority, but this buyer, you know, his feedback stood out, and I want to share it with you guys. But we'll do it at the end of this if I don't forget. All right, so this here, yeah, I was asking $75 for it, you know, and that's what the total price came to. So that's sold. Glad to sell. Brand new. I'm sure the person loves it. Here is the AT&T phone. This one here sold, and that's what I was asking for, $28. They paid the shipping, of course. Came to a total of $37 and change. The woman's Wild Diva Lounge women's high heel shoes. They sold September 7th. Yeah, a total of $25. That's with the shipping included. The buyer paid the shipping. Here's another plug I was talking about. Hey, remember I was telling you about the plugs? Seeing is believing. Here you go. Here's another one. I was asking $9.49 for. I figured that was a good price. It seemed like everybody liked that price there. So I sold that one. Here's one Farberware. It's right there. And right below it is another one I sold. Right? There's another one right there. Power cord. Pick them up. If you see them, pick them up. And then over here, I got to watch. I don't want to go into August because they say, oh, he did a lot more than that. No, I wish. Anyway, here is the OEM Apple wired mouse. They weren't, you know, I'll have to be honest with you. I see some sellers out there selling for a little more than what I was selling for, but you know what? I want to get rid of it. So I put it up for $9.49. They paid, the buyer paid the shipping, of course. So it came to a total of $16.29 minus the fees and everything. What I'm showing you here is the total price, and you got to figure your eBay fees and insertion fees. Well, no, I get 250 free listings, but you know what I'm talking about. eBay. No, I'm only kidding. I love eBay. I really do. I love eBay. Here's a Keurig. All right. This Keurig here is the K130 single cup commercial brewing. Nice pot, really clean. Test that works great. Had it for $25. Total price came to $53.86. The buyer paid the shipping. Now, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. That might be it. Yep, we don't want to go into August because I don't want to mislead you guys. Say, oh, I thought you only had so many. That's what I have right now. If you notice over here on the side here, they have this here, positive feedback received. Okay, right, and then and then said you could send the coupons to these buyers too. I never really got involved with the coupon stuff yet, but you know, if I do, I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. I want to show you though. I want to go back to before I forget. Let me just show you this one. Well, a lot of my buyers left me good. They leave pretty. They really do leave good feedbacks. I have to honestly say, you know. And this is the most important thing. And I know a lot of seasoned sellers out there, you know, have the same thing. I mean, eBay. It's a standard format. One of eBay's most reputable sellers consistently delivers outstanding customer service. It's a standard format. Everybody's going to get that. And I'm sure you guys who are just starting out making decent sales, and as long as you got a positive, 100% positive feedback, you're going to get the same wording. But anyway, that's not so much that gets me. It's right here. This one here, I have to honestly say, this one stood out to me right here. And I have to honestly say it. This was really nice. Maybe one of the best sellers I've ever dealt with. Super amazing packaging, super fast shipping, and of course a great product. Highly recommended. Thank you. That one stood out to me, and I responded back over here. eBay has it where you could respond back. You could, you know, thank your buyers, and I did respond, and I will respond to some. I won't be able to do it all unless I do it one at a time, because then I have to go way back, But I did respond. I said, hi, and thank you for your kind feedback. It is greatly appreciated. I'm glad you were happy with your purchase from us and come back again. Getting a positive feedback like this lets us know we are doing right by our buyers. I hope you enjoy your new Stoney stereo boombox. And again, thank you for shopping with RichardJPasini. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, here's one here. Used item has been working perfectly since it arrived. Thanks a lot. Excellent seller, highly recommended. As described. I always tell people, whenever you're doing your descriptions, be definitive as possible. Okay, it'll show up, and it'll show up in your feedback. Yeah, as described, very secure packaging, fast delivery, great seller. Would highly recommend. Thank you. God bless, and fast delivery. And there's some other ones up here, but we're not going to go into all of these here. But I mean, that's an open thing there, so it's not like I'm hiding anything. You could check out my feedbacks anyway, but you could read others if you wanted to check them out. But the most important thing I will say when it comes to selling on eBay is, when it comes to your buyers, I look at my buyers as my #1 priority. My buyers are my #1 priority. I will jump through hoops to make them happy. If there's something they get and they're not happy with it, you got 30 days money back guarantee. I pay the return shipping, so it doesn't cost you, and you're getting everything back. The only thing I do ask when it comes to sending an item back, if you're going to send it back, please package it in a nice, secure way. Make sure it's well packaged, because hopefully it's working. You just had to change your heart, okay? It wasn't broken and then sent back to me. But if it comes, if you package it well and it comes back to me, I'm going to resell that item, and I have done that in the past. Okay, I have got things from a Keurig coffee maker. I sold back, I think it was the model K10 or whatever it was. A buyer wanted to send it back, said it wasn't working, it was defective, not as described, which is not true, because everything I sell, it's always tested over and over again. What happens sometimes with a case like that, just to share this with you really quick, what happens is when a buyer, and this is where eBay needs to change their return policy for buyers, because sometimes buyers change their mind. They may not want that item anymore, and they don't know how to go about returning it. So the options or the choices, unless I'm misconstruing their return policy, they don't have too many return features on there to give the buyer a reason to return it. Here it is: item not as described, defective, not working. Okay, that's it. That's the ones I've seen. Now, what eBay should do is put in there, add a couple other ones. They could brainstorm it at their corporate or board meetings, or usually staff meetings, whatever, with the management people there, and say, hey, listen, we need to add some other things here, like the buyer changed their mind, didn't want the item. Buyer bought the item cheaper, seen it cheaper. Give other reasons like that, because I'll tell you why it's bad to have it set like that. When they put item is not as described or item is defective, okay, that will put a ding on your seller account. And this is what's bad. It's not fair to the seller, okay? Can't blame it. Well, I can't really blame the buyer if they don't have too many options when it comes to returning an item. So you can't. I really can't fault the buyer for that. That's eBay's fault. You got to change it up, or put in there, have other in there. Like, in other words, item is not as described, item is defective, not working, and put other reason. And then if they want to put the other two in there, if for other reason, the buyer could say, well, changed my mind, didn't want the item, I want to return it. Whatever. I seen it elsewhere cheaper. Hey, when I return something at Walmart, if I buy something at Walmart and I seen it cheap at another store, person say, and I'm upfront and honest, to say, is there anything wrong with it? No, and I tell the person, no, I seen it cheaper at another store. Okay, that's it. You don't have to get into the whole rigmarole with them. If you don't, they're not going to question you, give you the third degree. How come you're returning it? But I'm just trying to say, that's me. Other people just say, nah, I want to return it, whatever. You don't have to always have a reason. I want a refund, okay, for the most part. But me, I always like to tell people the truth. And that is the truth. If I seen something that it was cheaper elsewhere, I will tell the sales clerk at the Walmart, whatever, or the cashier, and say, what's the reason for returning? I seen it cheaper at another store. And usually leave it at that. Some may inquire it. They may say, what store did you see it at? That's, if you want to tell them, you tell them. I have no problem being upfront and honest with people like that. But anyway, eBay needs to change that part of it, okay? Now, I went to the, really quick, I went to the eBay community over here, and I typed it in. Now, as you can see here, it goes from, I thought it had anything for 2021. It's all 2020. Apparently, it goes back last year, this problem. It says, my sold items are not appearing in sold or completed searches. I just showed you guys that. That's live. That's what I showed you was live. It's today, September 25th, 2021. That is a live thing there I showed you, okay? Now, somebody said, well, if you keep refreshing it a couple of times, somebody said I think they had to do it 7 times or something. I don't know if it was this one. But anyway, I'm not going to sit there, hit the refresh button all the time to make sure it works. It's a glitch, no doubt, on eBay's side. They need to rectify it and take care of it. Otherwise, if they don't, like I said, I'm going to keep you guys posted what's going on. I'm going to go call them up after they have the chat that you could have them call you back. And I want to find out what's going on with it. I'm going to take a little notations and write down what they said. And the next time I do the other video, I will let you guys know what was said about in regards to sold items and completed items not showing up on your eBay account. Okay? Yes, it's annoying. And I tell you the truth, folks, you know, people may say, well, you're filling this paperwork out, you're seeing it, but I didn't count them. You know, for me, like I said, I just fill out the stuff in here, boom, I throw them in a folder, and I'll refer back to them later on. Okay? So, yes, is it a little oversight on my part as far as that part? Yeah, it is. You could say it is. But for the most part, it's corrected. I caught it, and now I got to update Twitter and tell people that same thing on Twitter, my Twitter account. Because I was telling people on Twitter, oh, my sales have been flatlined, you know. But I didn't know I had that many there, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know how long this video is. I'm sorry if it's a little longer than expected. I just wanted to bring that out to you guys. I apologize. I really am sorry. I thought I didn't do good in sales for September. I mean, 13, you know, some people say, well, 13 sales isn't nothing really, you know, to write home about. No, it ain't. But you know what? It's 13 sales I have for the month of September. We still got, you know, there's 30 days in September, so if you're counting Saturday and Sunday, it's a little more than a week left, so I may make some more sales. Who knows? I don't know, but that's all I have for you guys right now. I'm going to contact eBay. I want to find out what's going on with that there as to why it's not updating, and I know I'm going to probably hear that story, well, we're having a glitch, or we're updating our system, or whatever, or maybe they may not know. You know, eBay, I had an eBay teammate, sometimes I have to refer to as a teammate instead of a customer service rep, you could either or. They told me, whenever you have problems like this here, please call us, contact us, and let us know. So apparently, by a person like that coming out and making that statement, apparently either sellers ain't calling up and letting them know about it, because this is not the first time I heard that there. Okay, when the view counters weren't working, I think I told you in one of my videos, I would look at my views. I had hundreds of views on there, people looking at all the stuff there, and one day I looked at, this was a couple years back, and it was all 0 views. It was like they all disappeared. Really. And I remember calling up eBay. I was annoyed. I wasn't furious. I was annoyed. I said, what happened to all the views? I said, oh my, listen, that back then I had, the most I ever had close on eBay was close to 400 listings. Close to it, I said, not at 400, close to it. And I said, oh my gosh. I said, and I didn't have a starter store either. I said, all the views are gone. Zeroed out. They're all 0. And I got a little concerned, you know. I said, my God, let me go call them up and find out what's going on. And the lady told me, she said, you're the second person I don't know when it was. So please don't ask me. I don't know when it was. And the person asked me, you're the second, either the second or third person I called up about that inquiring. So I said, well, what's the status on it, you know? Well, we're working on it. What's happening is they did something with the software. They're doing a software upgrade, and they were resetting the view counter. Okay, she says it should be fixed today, or at that time when I called, and she goes, right now, try to refresh the screen. I said I did it. She says, give it a little while. She goes, then try it, then try it back in maybe about an hour or so, whatever. She goes, but they are working on it. We notified the techs about it, so they're working on it. So I did. I waited a couple hours to go by, and I signed on to eBay, and I hit the refresh button, and yes, all the views did pop back again, just where they left off, though. You might say, yeah, well, they'll come back. No, they all left off. One had 200 views. All 200 views came back. If one had 10, 5, whatever, all of them came back. I did remember that part there, Well, not verbatim all of them, but I remembered like maybe the first 5 or 10, whatever, because I remembered, kind of like a mirror image, what's in your head. You say, oh yeah, that's right, that's what it was, But anyway, if you guys, especially if you're a newbie or if you're a seasoned seller, when you come across a situation, you might leave it to other sellers to say, well, there will be other people who pick up on it. The more people that call up, they log it in. It's all documented. Call up, and this way they'll keep on top of it. Okay? Don't always assume. You know what they say about assuming, right? Don't always assume. When you have a situation like that where you see, something's not working, especially if it's affecting your system, it could be just you. Maybe you might have a software glitch in your computer. Maybe your system got compromised. Who knows? It could be a number of things. Okay? But like I said, there are issues that other sellers present on the community chat board or even like on Down Detector, and I'd be upfront and honest with you guys, I don't experience those same problems they're experiencing. I really don't. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you come across a problem, let them know. I'm gonna like I said, once this video is done, I edit it, I'm gonna call them up. Well, have them call me back. And I'm going to explain to them what's going on, and I want to know. I want an answer. I know, at least I want to know what's going on. Keep me abreast of what's going on, so I can tell my subscribers and viewers out there, hey, this is what's going on with eBay, But I don't want to drop another video today. I'll do it in the next video. You know what I'm saying? But at least you guys are aware of it now. So if you get a chance, okay, if you guys out there get a chance, especially subscribers, check it out for yourself. See for yourself, and if you are experiencing like that, drop a comment below, share it with us. Say, hey, yeah, I'm experiencing the same thing. I'm just curious to know. I don't get too many comments on my channel. I don't know. Is it a bad thing, good thing? I don't know. Maybe people just don't want to comment, but that's fine. But if you do take the initiative and you say, hey, yeah, well, why not? Maybe people just don't want people to know what's being said on there. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. But I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to do my part, okay? So I will keep you guys abreast of what's going on. Let me go. I'll let you get over here. Go to the solution. Let's see what this is all about. I'm just curious. For those who don't know, I'm a very curious by nature person. Let's see here. This one came out. Well, this is back in 2020. There's anything I could do for my good to cancel listings? Get them to show up my sold completed searches even when they are out of stock? Thanks. Yeah. I'm not going to get into reading all this here. That's why if you guys get a chance, go to the eBay community chat board. Just do a Google search on it. Type in eBay community. It'll bring you right to the first one. Click it on, and you can read the latest things that's going on within eBay. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you. I will talk to you guys the next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I just want to say to those, as I always say in my closing videos, if you are a newbie and you're thinking about selling on eBay, or you are a seasoned seller on eBay, I am wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.